Alright, episode 14. Another King and Lose episode, which there is a surprising amount of.
It was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't have a lot to say about this one. Like, it was fine. It wasn't that good or bad.
Like jealousy friend episode.
I kind of lost interest, like, as soon as King shrunk Willow and Gus, I was like, I don't care anymore. But then a lot of crazy stuff happened, and I did get a little bit interested again. But it was a very meh episode, all told. It was like nice to pass between weeks if I was watching the show, but it isn't one that I'm going to remember.
The first part of the episode was awesome. Like, just like before the intro, that entire sequence was like, good chemistry all around.
I still never have bought, like, Vulnerable King. Like, they've never done a Vulnerable King skit where I've been like, wow, this is in character, honestly.
And I don't think it did a good job at making me like Willow and Gus more either. We're on episode what now? How many episodes have they been in? And I still don't like them very much. I just think the show can't write them properly. I think it needs to scrap them completely. Just get rid of them.
To the incinerator with them.
That's so sad. Like the trope of scrapping the first two best friend characters.
Good thing the next episode's called Understanding Willow.
Oh my god. But August is only good for the occasional hilarious joke. As a person, he's kind of like a brat.
He was really mean to King in this episode.
Yeah, like, why? What the fuck, Gus? And
like, I like Willow, but yeah, they're really not utilizing her. Like, I want to like her.
They're not utilizing either of them for me. Yes, Gus has, like, nice jokes, but, like, especially Willow, I think, suffers, you're right. It's like, she's... I liked her first introduction. I wanted to know more about her, but now that she's in the plant track, she's not complicated anymore.
Her introduction also introduced Amity, who was a far superior character. And I don't know what was happening to B-plot in this episode. At least it was, like, really tiny, because I just didn't get it. But there we go.
Like Ida's plot, do you mean?
They didn't do a B-plot.
If they cut, like, the 2 montages they had for the A-plot and gave us more of the B-plot, I would have liked that.
Then the episode would be even more unfocused.
I did like Ida saying, "Wait, those are my dumb kids." I love that line. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that she got scammed by Grunkle Stan.
I do like that they're doing callbacks, like, you guys destroyed my stand, and we're like, we don't even remember that. It's cool.
Oh,
it
I
makes
100%
the world
remembered that.
The world more living, like, consequences for their actions, I guess. Even though, like, he as a villain is, like, in my opinion, extremely boring. Just like,
God, he is.
I don't know. I think he was funny. He, like, served his purpose.
I like Obvioso. And then, like, when he finds out you stole his mustache.
I like the morbid jokes.
Also about Willow and Gus, like, I think they're fine as characters. You know, they, like, could use some more development for sure, but, like, this was not their episode. Like, this was an episode about King.
I kind of agree, but then you think about, like, the last, like, 6 episodes they've been in, and they're just, like, constantly thrown in and kind of being useless. Like, Escape of the Palisman, they show up and they do nothing except a bunch of quips and... what else? Like, in Something Ventured, someone... No, it was the first day one. They come in and ruin her relationship with those people. They just, like, keep showing up like that, like...
Who's
really
the straight
weird.
man in that group? Like, you've got Luz, who is bonkers. You've got Willow and Gus, who are comic relief support characters. You've got King, who is a comic relief support character. Who is the straight man?
I don't know if they need one.
I really thought Willow was supposed to be the straight man because she is in some episodes where she'll just like grunt, but that's all she does. She just frowns. She doesn't really like play the role.
I'm just saying, like, if any episode was going to make you like them, it wasn't this one, because this episode is mostly from King's perspective, and they're, like, his antagonists, more or less, in this one.
Yeah, but I don't like when they throw out, like, the way a
They could have
character would
written them
act.
so
just...
much better.
Yeah, like, Gus was really... I don't even know the word. He was just really demeaning to King. It's just, like...
I feel like under normal circumstances, Gus would become one of King's followers.
Yeah, I get what you guys are saying. I forget... There was one episode where I remember I, like, specifically said, like, this was my favorite use of Willow and Gus. I forget which one that was, though.
You have them right here. Scroll down a bit.
Well, no, I'm not going to be able to remember. I don't remember which episodes they were in. They're not on the thumbnails.
They're so generic that you can't even remember the best episode they were in.
Yeah, exactly. But even in this one, I was starting to think, like, even though they're being used as plot devices here, I was enjoying them in this one too, but like, I get what you guys are saying too, that like they're not characters really, like they are straight plot devices here.
The issue for me is I want to like them so bad. They're cute, and I like their character designs. So I'm just like sitting here like, all right, I'm gonna like you now. Like, I'm not like, I hate these guys, and I'm not biased. I really want to like them.
And I'm personally not a fan of them talking about how close Luz is to Willow and Gus when I don't even feel the chemistry between them. It still feels so surface level of like, oh, they're school friends, they like talking to each other, they like each other's company.
That scene at the end was not happy. I did like Gus's line, but the scene at the end where he just gives the 4 pieces of the heart, I was like, no.
Yeah, it's not like they didn't even like do anything to King to make King like them.
Yeah, so...
God, and I hate it when he talks. He's like, 2 pieces for you, if you'll accept them, that is. I'm like, you don't talk like this, King.
Amity's brother and sister have a stronger relationship. Well, they've never spoken to King, but they would have a stronger relationship with King if they ever spoke to him.
Something King like would be like, here, take it, and then he shoves the 2 other pieces to their hands, and then he scurries off, and then they go, aw, King, thank you. And then Luz would be like, that was very nice of you, King. Like, why do you guys write him this way without justifying it, you know?
Almost every moment of vulnerability is just like, okay, we doesn't matter who's saying it, we want them to say this, so we're gonna just write it this way.
Boo!
Boo! Alright, let's do it.
Boo. Alright, ratings? Has everyone said everything they wanted to say?
Yeah, like everything else with the episode, like Tibble's, this whole thing, and like, it's serviceable, but don't really have a comment on it. I do really like the clown outfits, like the clown police and the like Alex Hirsch manager, clown manager man.
Yeah.
And like Ida's outfit she had to wear when she was handing out snacks. Those were all like really well designed, I think.
They need to chill with Alex Hirsch voicing every character, though.
Alright.
I give this one a 5.
Ooh.
Wow. I was feeling generous. I'm giving it like a 6.
6 over here as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking 6. This is about on the level of like the first couple episodes.
It's just about below the par of a decent episode.
While it is bad, it's more meh than bad, so
Yeah.
that's why I gave it a 6.
Exactly. I was thinking about how the last episode I gave a 7, which was way higher than your guys' scores, because that episode had a lot of really bad stuff in it, but it also had some stuff in it that I thought was really good, and so that's why I sort of rounded out the score, but like, this one is just meh, like, all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I found this one to be like, it had the exact same thing going on as episode 11. That was the one where they wrote the book. So this is basically just like a worse version of that episode, but it's still not horrible, really. It's just kind of okay. And also Gravity Falls did a shrinking episode too. But I'll give this a 6 as well. So this is all 6s, basically.
All 6s and a 5.
Okay, let's move on to the next episode.
Okay, let's go. Bye.
Yeah.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Thanks for watching, and super special thanks to my Patreon supporters. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to know when I post a new video. Be sure to stay tuned for more new videos and live streams. Follow me on Twitter and TikTok to get frequent updates and video clips. And consider supporting me on Patreon for just $2 a month to get some behind-the-scenes content, like scripts and review notes, and even early videos. Once we get about 20 Patreon supporters, I'll start a Discord server for us to chat.